I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Hello, boxing fans. Welcome to Boxing to the World. So here's my reaction to the light heavyweight fight between Artur Beterbiev and Anthony Yarde that took place yesterday on the 28th of January 2023. So the fight actually lived up to expectation. That was a very, very action-packed fight. There wasn't any dull moment in that fight, and it lived up to the hype that came up with it. So how do I rate this fight? I think this fight rates high up there with the legends that have passed, and both fighters gave their all in that fight, and it was so entertaining. They gave it all. They had heart. They proved why they deserve to be in that fight, especially Anthony Yarde. I think he has done very well in that fight because he hurt Artur Beterbiev in some of the rounds. Yeah, but there were certain things that he did that I think he shouldn't have done. One, he fought on the back foot right from the first round. In the first round, you could see that he was fighting on the back foot. What I expected was that he was going to bring it all out onto him and try to knock out Beterbiev early in the rounds. But so surprisingly, he took to the back foot and allowed Artur Beterbiev to apply the pressure on him. In my opinion, the only round that he had success was in the fifth round when he was on the front foot. So you realize that when he was on the front foot, he was getting a lot of success in the fifth round. So I kept asking myself why even in the sixth round he didn't come again to apply the pressure on Artur Beterbiev to try and knock him out. But surprisingly, in the sixth round, he allowed Beterbiev to come into the fight and dictate the pace of the fight. So I don't know if Anthony Yarde gave too much respect to Artur Beterbiev. That was why he allowed the fight to go the way it went. And I also think Yarde was too flat-footed. The movement wasn't there. He wasn't moving enough, and anytime he throws and misses punches, he wasn't able to control his composure. So opening up himself for counter punches, that is something he exhibited almost throughout the fight. Anytime he throws a punch that he misses, you realize that he leaves himself open for counter punches, which was very, very bad, and it went against him. It worked really, really against him. And surprisingly, when he was knocked down and in the eighth round, and his corner had to signal the referee to stop the fight, surprisingly, the judges had the fight going the way of Anthony Yarde, which I think was very, very questionable. Even though Anthony Yarde had his moments in the fight, those moments were not enough to give the fight to Anthony Yarde. So it was good that he was knocked out. It was very, very good that he was knocked out. Else, if this fight had gone into 12 rounds, we would have had one of the most controversial decisions in light heavyweight boxing. So now, who can stop Artur Beterbiev? Who can stop him now? It looks like this man is poised to dispatch all his opponents. I think the only one in the mix now is Dmitry Bivol. That is going to be a very, very, very interesting fight to see. We just hope that this fight gets made soon so that we can know who is the best in the light heavyweight division. That will be an undisputed bout in the light heavyweight division where all the four belts will be brought to bear, and we will see who actually is going to be the best in that division. We look forward to it. That's my take on that fight, and I don't think Anthony Yarde will be a champion anytime soon. Looking at the way Bivol and Artur Beterbiev fight, it's going to be very difficult for him to clinch on to one of those belts, because I don't see him beating Dmitry Bivol. because Dimitri Bivol also knows how to control fights very much, and it's not something that I see happening. Probably when these guys leave the scene, then we can see Anthony Yarde becoming a champion. That's my view. Let me know what you think about it, and kindly subscribe to my channel. Thank you.
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.